unfortunately you will lose his Night Soul state. From my observations, he also generates 4 to 5 Dendro particles on his first cannon shot per skill use. But as always with particle generation, we'll need a bit more testing to conclusively confirm that. While his Pew Pews and Big Booms count as skill damage, the Pew Pews count as performing a normal attack, triggering things like Xingqiu's and Yelan's burst. However, the Big Boom itself does not appear to count as performing a normal attack. Fortunately, you can dash during it to help reposition and dodge stuff, and you'll also relatch onto targets even if you leave the tether distance by simply pressing the basic attack button after getting close enough to an enemy. And this here is why Kinish is one of the coolest characters in the game. Yeah, that's right, he's able to outspin the Regispine's 360-degree cryo laser of death. Phew, we can finally move on to his elemental burst. Hail to the almighty Dragon Lord! Kinish uses his Yokai Wash to summon his Neopet Ahau. With the initial skill hit plus 6 lasers, despite Ahau's hubris, the total multiplier of the almighty Dragon Lord is 1459.6%, which is roughly the same as the first cannon shot from Kinish. And very uniquely, his elemental burst also extends the duration of his elemental skill by 1.7 seconds. This means that you actually won't lose valuable hook time, and you'll still be able to blast out 4 big booms. Needless to say, Kinish is great for exploration and is even able to use his skill in midair. He's also able to spot Natlan unique resources and provides the party more movement speed upon collecting certain harvestable items. Let's now finally take a look at his full kit in action. Now, I had multiple attempts that took the same number of attacks to take out a robot chicken friend, but I wanted to include this imperfect run to demonstrate many points. First of all, yes, like other Natlan characters, there is some jank in his kit, but he was still able to retether and shoot 4 big booms, even
aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Meru's water.
After the robot chicken ended up moving so far away. Next, he has some very impressive resistance to interruption, not once getting staggered by the Aeon Blight Drake. And third, chasing down an airborne Aeon Blight Drake and shooting it down out of the sky is just the chef's kiss in terms of satisfying gameplay. Alright, now if you're a bit confused by his entire kit, well, as a wise philosopher once said, grab on fire bad guy, maybe bring big lizard, pew pew, pew pew, big boom. Generally speaking, with burning involved, you'll need about 1 to 3 pew pews per big boom. Phew, we can finally move on and take a look at some full team showcases. Starting with this free-to-play, by the way, team consisting of Kinish, Bennett, Xiangling, and Collet. The goal of this team is to burn the enemy, buff Kanish's attack, deal some non-negligible pyro damage, and apply deep woods. Now what's crazy about this clip is that I was actually able to get 5 cannon shots, and this was my only attempt while trying to make this entire video where I was able to get 5 cannon shots. Perhaps with enough training, 5 cannon shots could become the norm in the future. Anyway, with this free-to-play by the way team, and the legendarily rare 5 cannon shots, Kanish was able to barely single cycle our 1 million hit point robot chicken friend. This is a reasonable performance for a free-to-play friendly team. The next team is the Smells Like a Great Idea team. Combining the power of smelling good with Emily's perfume and having an idea with Dea. This is currently one of my personal favorite Kanish teams. Emily deals some very solid sub DPS for this team, and Dea provides both defensive utility as well as great Deepwood Memories application. This also shortens the team's rotations, assuming Dea has Sacrificial Greatsword since you're not waiting for Xiangling's burst. Up next is the Burgeon's Not a Burden team. Now we all know that Burgeon is a burden in single target scenarios, and this team couldn't even come close to even taking out our robot Dorito friend. I also tried another Burgeon team variant in an AoE scenario with Nahida and Kokomi, and it did fine. Although it did about just as well as this next team, which is the Thrilling Tales of a Howl Slayer team. By simply using a Pyro catalyst like Klee or Yanfei, and in this example I used Tenacity C0 Klee, we're able to pass on the Thrilling Tales of a Howl Slayer buff to Kanish for even more attack, dealing an impressive 199,000 first cannon blast. Still, this was just a bit shy of a single cycle and would have needed that elusive 5th cannon shot. As I mentioned earlier, in situations with clumped up enemies, Kanish's AoE is quite serviceable, with this Mega Buster able to hit enemies that are near each other. This can make it worth it to sometimes run a grouping character with him even. But alas, we have more teams to showcase, so let's move on to the next team, the Furina is Cool Too team. Now I found it harder to squeeze Bennett into this team composition because of Furina's Hydro application, making it much more difficult to keep burning uptime. Still, Kanish's personal damage output is lower here, but as always, Furina's damage usually makes up for this. And despite some wonky tethering mechanics, which I've come to realize is likely due to the robot chicken's tail, we were still able to comfortably single cycle. Now for a quick nuke showcase. So in case you aren't aware, there's this new place to nuke the living bejeebies out of an enemy with around 900% bonus damage. I was a bit conflicted about whether or not I should include this, because this is even more inflated than against the Scaramucci boss fight. With just the Deep Woods from Farina and Bennett's buff, because unfortunately Molani sacrificed herself, and even with this very suboptimal setup, Kanish was able to hit for over 730,000 damage here. Or if we should live in the past again. So yeah, what do I think about
Has it? My apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
Steady now, it's the final stretch! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! Victory is almost ours! What is it? Is it another Paimon? Victory is almost ours! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! So close, so close! Stay cool! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! Steady now! It's the final stretch! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? So close, so close! Stay cool! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? Is it another Paimon? You've got it! You got it! Whew! That was a tough fight! Steady now! It's the final stretch! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? Victory is almost ours! Whoa! Nice catch! You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? Victory is almost ours! Whoa! Nice catch! You've got it! You got it! Whew! That was a tough fight! Yeah! You nearly got him! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? Victory is almost ours! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? So close, so close! Whew, that was a tough fight! Victory is almost ours! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! You've got it! You got it! Whew, that was a tough fight! Yeah! You nearly got it! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already!
Eons are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure.
Steady now, it's the final stretch! Well, you couldn't have done it without Paimon! Yeah, you knew... Whew, that was a tough fight! Steady now, it's the final stretch! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! So close, so close. Whoa, nice catch!
I see the temperate waters of eons past.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Leo. Tend to stay a while, though it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
You've got it! You got it! Whoa! Nice catch! Steady now! Wow! Paimon's stomach is rumbling already!
Every journey has its...
Solidify!